All right, so like I said, normally, um, step parents, if I remember correctly, even my stepdad, right, would make sure we would take baths every night. Now, normally, no, you don't take a shower with a child, depending on their age. 4 and under is okay, maybe 5. 6 and older, you're getting a little weird. Yeah. But why? Because you need to make sure the child really gets bathed, things like that, right? If I remember correctly, when we were living on Pennsylvania Avenue when I was again around 3 or 4, myself, right? My mom and I would take showers together, right? Is that a crime for a little boy to take a shower with his mom? Well, that's what I mean. If my stepdaughter needed a shower, I could handle it. Not saying, okay, it's normal or would happen, you know, without Daphne being aware of it more in the future either, but right. It's just the possibility of something you could do with a child. Okay? And of course, the faux pas is in the mind of the person I'm talking to. Right? They don't think it's okay for the male stepdad to take a shower with the female stepchild, right? Which is a mental problem they have towards it. It don't mean I couldn't handle it. It means Sal or his girlfriend can't handle it. You understand? I don't even know if me and Daphne talked about it ourselves, but right. Of course, never, would you even bring that up. But if you did have to shower with her at around age 4, it's not a crime, is all I'm saying. Now, I ain't saying I would do it. I'm saying I would also think better of it if I even thought about doing it, right? But again, you wouldn't know that even happened again unless someone's trying to entrap me with a videotape and recorded it that night, right? Because I got confused about why the child was even in there with me, see? Now, what am I explaining to you? Something that you would take step by step anyway, right? Right. The first step is, why is my stepdaughter in there with me? One, does she have to pee, want something to eat or drink, or need assistance with a shower or bath, right? These are not crazy things. Even if you're sleeping on the couch, you could think of if she's in there with you. Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're not crazy at all. Oh, no, they're not. They're actually quite normal. Unless someone's trying to set me up for it, Salvador. Or Salvatore, whatever your name is. Like I know you from Batshit either. Batshit motherfucker. But again, some people are prejudiced against the mentally ill and Mike would try to set me up somehow to do something like that, and I'm just seeing if he would. Not saying he did so successfully, because see, the girl would kind of be on her own that night if he tried to coach her to come in there to me anyway, and he don't know what she would actually do. I just know this could be possibly how he could set her up to do something with me sexually too. Being that I was around my own sister growing up, I know, it would help bathe her. See what I mean? Right. And run her bubble baths, things like that, and even help dress her if I was washing her. And again, Mom and Big Roddy went off for the night, and we're coming back later on that night, and I had to put her to bed too, right? Right. Hello? Why do you think Daphne kind of married me? She knew you had a sister. Who doesn't know I had a sister? Salvador and his girlfriend? Or Salvatore, whatever his name is. That's usually a Sal type name for an Italian rat bastard he is. Right, Daphne? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But if he's acting like fucking Mussolini, because I'm mentally ill and not hearing what happened with the mental illness, he's the one acting what? Crazy. Crazy. He's acting stalkerish towards me, right? And this is not normal interaction between an ex-stepdad and his stepdaughter anyway. Any of it. I shouldn't have even have to worry about that. Because Daphne should have escorted her to the bathroom and it shouldn't have even involved me. She needed to go anyway. Right. Exactly. All I'm dealing with it is what the hell are you talking about when she was in there with her mom all night, right? Did you try and coach her and she actually do it? I don't know. How do you know she did something? Only Daphne might would know that. That would be only if I brought her back in there to hurt. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That means I didn't touch her sexually, right? If I did, right? Because, see, then you would have to tell the child not to talk to any bad about it. If you got older, leave that, right? You know. Exactly. And all I know to do is bring her back to her mom. Mm-hmm. She's in there with you and all, right? Because I know I'm not the dad yet, and I'm not yet the stepdad. We're only around each other a few days, right? But now, if I'm confused and it's the middle of the night and I'm trying to figure out what the child's needs are, could I have done that? Yeah, maybe. But still not criminal, right? If I did or didn't, I don't remember, is what I'm saying there. But since we've been dealing with it as a possibility, right? I'm telling you legally, right? Things I might could do with her to draw out Salvador if he coached her. Or someone who knows more than they're saying. When they can't know more than they were saying unless they're my ex-wife, and then she's trying to entrap me or something with her daughter and I didn't do what she wanted me to do. Or I'd be in trouble by now too, right? Now, like I told you with most SVU cases, right? Why do I keep showing you this, Judge? Consent. Right. An investigation into an alleged date rape involving GHB on college campus is discouraged by members of the administration and student board. Well, GHB, right, is a date rape drug. GHB is also called roofies. Right. You can't roofie a girl. It's rape. She cannot consent because of the drug. And I learned that growing up too, retard. Nor can you, if someone's with a man, attack him after she's with the man. That's assault and battery, and possibly attempted murder. Right. When he's trying to find a girlfriend. That's a crime too, by the way. You're not supposed to do, right? If someone is looking for a girlfriend, right? I keep letting you know, right? They are.
Fest 2021 in store and virtually at Carvana.com.
We're Carvana, the company.
And consent is CONSENT. And it means consensual means the girl's of a legal age in Georgia, which is 16, to have sex with a male who is older than 16. And older. Realize what you're doing there, Judge. If the age of consent is 16 and older, anyone 16 and older can consent to sex. Now, if the age is 17, 18, which is usually the age, right, in other states except Georgia, right, and I'm telling you that for a reason, right, I, as a 51-year-old man, can consensually sleep with a 16-year-old. Right? What the law means. Now, like I keep telling idiots, it don't mean I approach anyone who looks like she's 16 for sex. In fact, I ask, like the girl at the salon, their age. Now, like I keep telling idiot, I had sex with my ex-wife, and within the first 4 days, she got pregnant. Right. Right. She had my son 9 months later, plus 4 days. 4 days. And he was a normal birth weight baby, I believe, around 7 to 8 pounds. Right? Uh-huh. And again, I don't know what happened when Mary died. But she gave me a birth weight that suggests almost 100%, unless she's with someone around the first, right? The child was conceived the last time we were together. That she thought was Scott's, right? But medically speaking, because of how quickly she had him, it's medically impossible. Now, only if she's using the disability, which is not the issue, and won't listen to how I went disabled and why, she's being prejudiced, right? And does not understand how wrong she is in doing that. And of course, I can't make her. That's not my job as a disabled veteran. Right?
Up in your wastebasket.
I have no idea.
Any girls anywhere?
I already told you that she slept in my bed.
And her blood on your sheets?
I can't let you.
Well, the urine sample you gave already has. It tested positive for gonorrhea.
What? No. I don't have gonorrhea.
Yeah, you do. And since Kelly was a virgin before you raped her, we know that you got it from you.
Circumstantial at best.
It's good enough for an indictment, and if his DNA matches the semen from the rape kit, he'll be transferred to a campus upstate. You understand that?
Assuming you can get a court order for the blood test.
Oh, please. We both know that that's just a formality.
Nevertheless, we'll wait for the results of that formality before responding to your charges. Let's go.
Possession of GHB is a Schedule 1 offense with your past record.
What past record?
You'd be hit for possession of ecstasy.
That record was expunged after my client finished his community service.
It was expunged on the condition that he keep his nose clean until he was 21. Your client's only 19.
You start with possession, move to acting in concert, top it off with rape.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Enough with the scare tactics. What are you offering?
What are you selling?
I never saw this stuff.
How did it get in your room?
I don't know, but Tess and Jody were acting weird all night. They kept topping off Kelly's beer and calling it a love potion. I thought they were just trying to get her drunk.
Is your roommate in on this?
Yeah. All I know is, after the girls left, Joe tossed me a blanket and told me to hit the bricks.
And usually being diagnosed with the mental illness and it not coming out until you're like in your 20s, you might can better handle it than say, if you had it all your life. So I'm trying to tell Mary Bell or Salvador or Daphne or whoever it is, or you're trying to make it, oh, well, he's mentally ill. He don't know right from wrong. I never said that, right? And unless you're involved with something illegal yourself, that don't normally happen, right? Right.
Dina, I understand that your sisters are pressuring you. But your friend was drugged and raped. Now you need to decide what's more important, living with them or living with yourself.
Joe and Tess were dating last semester. Kelly was new, she didn't know. When Joe checked her out at a rush party, she flirted back. Tess was furious. When Joe dumped her, she blamed Kelly.
Tess the type of person to hold a grudge.
A few weeks ago, I heard her and Jody in the bathroom. Tess found out she had the clap.
She get it from Joe?
They were whispering. All I heard was something about getting even. Things got a little strange after that. She started acting really friendly towards Kelly, even offered to be her big sister. But behind her back, she was spreading rumors about Kelly and how she was sleeping around.
Tess ever mentioned anything about drugs?
No.
Did you ever see her or Jody handling a clear substance, possibly even an eyedropper?
I saw them mixing chemicals in their room.
When was that?
The night before they went out. It looked like homework. Tess was reading from her biochem notebook.
So they could have mixed the GHB themselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bang everything.
What are you doing?
Lab GA said some items are missing from the store. We thought they might have been misplaced in your drawer here. Perhaps you could save us the trouble.
She's running. It keeps you running. Yeah, it keeps you running.
All in the warrant.
Uh-oh.
This is harassment. Assuming.
You're a biochem major, aren't you?
So?
So how about educating us as to what the scientific name for this little formula is? Well,
GHB.
possession is just the beginning. Now, we prove conspiracy. You're looking at rape.
Rape? You took away her ability to consent.
You'll never prove that.
No? One of your sorority sisters already decided to break the code of silence.
Tell us how Joe gave you
The
clout.
code of silence. And the people bow and pray to that neon god they made. Uh-huh. Are you doing that now with technology? No. Now, some people want you back in the dark ages, though, too, right? That's the point, too. You can use technology, but are you abusing it, right?
You think she'll take the bait? We'll know soon enough.
Gotcha! But she's the bitch because she's doing something wrong to her, right? Just like they're doing to me. And they wonder why I can't date her. Gotta wait on a girlfriend. Huh? Well, I seem to know how to deal with raising a child, don't I? Right? If I needed to, if you needed to. Son or daughter, son or daughter.